My name is Michelle Stevens. I was born in South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I was raised in a suburb of Delaware County. My father owns a Catholic religious goods store, and he renovates and restores churches, basilicas, and cathedrals. He has done work for the Pope and for people all over the world. To say the least, my family is super Catholic. It is so much a part of our identity and culture. I only knew Jesus through celebrating the Catholic traditions, and I never knew anyone outside of the Catholic faith. When I went to the Catholic College of Georgetown University at Washington, D.C., my eyes were open. My first class was called Problem of God. My faith was picked apart. I couldn't help but meet people from all walks of life, and I had deep and hard conversations with them, and it was intoxicating and thrilling and authentic. One of those friends is the love of my life, Trey Stevens, who I met my sophomore year. I always felt that he supported my Catholic faith, but I was so interested in understanding his Protestant background. We went to both church services, both Catholic and Protestant, every Sunday. Up until the point of marriage, I was taught by my Catholic faith to do everything possible to prevent pregnancy. And when I got married, to then have as many babies as possible. I looked to my sister and to my mom, who had no problem having babies, and I did. This indescribably broke me, especially when my sister and I were pregnant for the first time together, and she went on to have her child, and I lost mine. I didn't know who else to turn to but God. I didn't notice it right away, but I started hearing him through the music that I listened to and the Bible verses that I read, and in my prayers. I started feeling better and happier, and nothing changed. I didn't have my babies and I wasn't pregnant, but I think I started having a relationship with the Lord. Our family became a part of Epic's community in January of 2015. But it wasn't until 2 years later that Ben gave a sermon entitled, "Who Do I Belong To?" I'll cut to the chase and say that I received communion at Epic for the first time that day. And for a Catholic, this is a really big deal. I went and cried the whole way up and the whole way back. When I finally sat down in my seat, it just felt like 1,000,000 pounds was lifted from my shoulders. I did it. I'm free. I am His. I have committed to finding my why and finding it through Jesus. And that means bringing Him into my everyday interactions, my marriage, my children, my friendships, my work and school, and my workouts. I want to thank my parents for raising me strong in the Catholic faith. I just want to let them know that I am doing life differently, not wrong, and that I would never want to do anything to hurt them. Up until this point, I have still been playing the Catholic card, and at some level, I just have not wanted to give up the beautiful traditions of my Catholic faith. But all of that was for me and for those that are closest to me. It was about being afraid and wanting to be in control. But that is not what this life is all about. It is about Jesus, my Lord and my Savior. I am Michelle Stevens, and today I want to publicly declare that I belong to Jesus.